Welcome to the Bare Metal Cyber Security Plus podcast. This series helps you prepare for the CompTIA Security Plus exam with focused explanations and practical context. For a companion study guide, check out the Achieve CompTIA Security Plus 701 Exam Success by Dr. Jason Edwards. It is the most concise and complete Security Plus guide on the market, built for busy professionals who want to pass the exam fast and on their first try. You can find this book and others at cyberauthor.me. In this episode, we are going to explore two interconnected strategies for improving system resilience and minimizing operational risk. Platform diversity and multi-cloud architecture. These are not just buzzwords. They are practical approaches to designing robust, flexible environments that can withstand failures, cyber attacks, and service outages. As cloud computing continues to grow and organizations depend more than ever on digital infrastructure, these concepts are increasingly important, both for passing the Security Plus exam and for understanding real-world cybersecurity architecture. Let us begin with platform diversity. Platform diversity is the practice of using a variety of hardware, software, operating systems, and service providers across your technology stack. The goal is to avoid creating a single point of failure or vulnerability that could be exploited across the entire environment. When systems are too homogeneous, meaning they all rely on the same platform or vendor, they are more susceptible to cascading failures if something goes wrong. One of the core benefits of platform diversity is reduced risk from platform-specific vulnerabilities. For example, if an attacker finds a zero-day vulnerability in a specific operating system, every system running that platform becomes a potential target. But if an organization is using a mix of different platforms, say some systems running one operating system and others running another, the attacker's ability to spread across the environment is limited. This makes the organization more resilient by design. Platform diversity also supports operational continuity. Suppose your organization depends on a specific database engine, and that engine suddenly fails due to a software bug or vendor outage. If all systems rely on that one engine, your entire operation may grind to a halt. But if you have a secondary system that uses a different technology stack, you can keep some operations running while the primary system is restored. This flexibility is critical during incidents, especially when rapid recovery is necessary. Real-world examples demonstrate the value of platform diversity. One large media company used only one vendor for its streaming infrastructure. When that vendor experienced a cloud service outage, millions of users were affected and the company faced reputational damage. After the incident, they diversified their platforms by adding alternative servers, backup content delivery networks, and secondary analytics tools. The next time a platform failure occurred, only a portion of their services was impacted, and users were automatically redirected to a functioning system. Platform diversity had transformed a total outage into a manageable disruption. Now let us move to multi-cloud systems. A multi-cloud architecture is a strategy where an organization uses cloud services from more than one cloud provider. This could include combinations such as one provider for storage, another for compute, and a third for specialized services like artificial intelligence or machine learning. The point is to avoid relying too heavily on any single cloud vendor while maximizing the strengths of each. The security benefits of a multi-coded approach are substantial. Different cloud providers offer different security features, tools, and compliance certifications. By spreading resources across multiple providers, organizations can reduce the risk of a widespread outage or compromise. If one provider experiences a data breach or a denial of service attack, systems hosted with other providers may remain unaffected. This distribution improves resilience and gives organizations more control over how they respond to incidents. There is also a strategic advantage to using multiple providers. Each cloud platform has unique strengths. One may excel in global content delivery, another in real-time analytics, and another in integration with enterprise software. Multi-code systems allow organizations to pick the best tools for each task, rather than being locked into a one-size-fits-all approach. This strategy supports both performance and innovation. To put this into perspective, imagine an e-commerce company that uses one cloud provider for its online storefront, another for its inventory and shipping systems, and a third for customer analytics and reporting. During a provider-specific service outage, only one part of the system is affected, while the rest continues to operate. This kind of architectural planning allows the business to stay open and serve customers even when one piece of the puzzle goes down. Another practical example comes from the public sector. A government agency may use one cloud platform to host public-facing websites and another to manage internal operations and secure data. By isolating these functions across multiple platforms, the agency limits its exposure to external threats and simplifies compliance with regulations that govern sensitive data handling. This separation by design not only improves resilience but also supports strong governance. Despite the benefits, multi-cloud strategies are not without challenges. Managing security across multiple providers can increase complexity. Each platform may have its own set of access controls, logging systems, and configuration tools. To manage this complexity, organizations must establish clear governance policies and use centralized monitoring tools. Security professionals must be trained to understand how each cloud environment works and how to detect anomalies across them. For the Security Plus exam, you should understand that both platform diversity and multi-cloud architectures are ways to reduce risk, enhance availability, and improve disaster recovery posture. Expect to see questions where you must analyze a scenario and recommend an architecture that limits the blast radius of a cyber attack or ensures operational continuity during a cloud outage. Pay attention to keywords like vendor lock-in, resilience, peculiar containment, or provider outage. These are clues that the question is testing your understanding of diversity and distribution strategies. Here is a helpful tip for the exam. If the question describes a situation where a single vendor failure causes a system-wide outage, the solution is likely to involve platform diversity or multi-code design. If the scenario discusses improving performance while maintaining flexibility, the answer may also point to a multi-code strategy. If the focus is on containing the damage from an exploit or limiting the impact of a vulnerability, then platform diversity is likely the key concept. Look for these hints in the question wording and eliminate answers that imply dependency on a single technology stack or provider. Thanks for joining us for this episode of the Bare Metal Cybersecurity Plus podcast. For more episodes, tools, and study support, visit us at baremetalcyber.com. And before you take the test, make sure to check out the practice questions in the book Achieve CompTIA Security Plus SY0-701 Exam Success by Dr. Jason Edwards. They cover every domain and are a powerful way to lock in your knowledge.